Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever you're ready. All right. We are back with round 2.
A couple questions, John.
Yeah.
What does Tamiya safekeeping do?
Protection.
And what is the exact wording on Grafdigger's cage? Does it actually stop a living end?
No.
It does not. Okay.
It does not.
So Matt has Chalice of the Voids ×2 in the sideboard for this matchup.
That's what he's got.
That's what he's got.
That's all he's got. All right. Well.
2 Chalice of the Void in the board against Living End is his only play against Living End.
Maybe we shouldn't have picked this.
I think it was the wrong choice, but
I just went off the top. It's all right. We'll go
I'm
through.
a company man.
Day,
I'll
guys.
support the company.
We have a long day.
It could be interesting.
I know, John. Last time I was in here in the booth, it was a long day too, and you know what I watched that whole goddamn day?
Yeah.
Living End.
So if that's the thing, if people lose to Living End at this point in this invitational, like you gotta know what's happening. Like,
I mean, 2 chalices is good if you can just mulligan down to chalice.
And then it gets
and then it gets blown up.
Bosejude.
yeah.
That's fair.
Bosejude, what is that? The green evoke dude, force of vigor.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like the whole kit and caboodle.
Matt bringing some sweet sleeves. Never seen those before.
I mean, Matt could get under living end, right? Maybe. Start getting huge constructs.
No,
Maybe. We'll see.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but maybe it could.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can get some bonus coverage. We might. And if so, we'll see if anybody wants to. We're going to see this shit eventually at some point
Oh, yeah.
today, so whatever. It's fine.
We would love to see Matt knock this deck out. No offense to the living end player. It's not the most
Yeah,
fun to
Mr.
watch.
Fletcher, I don't know you.
I didn't
Your
put
first
his-
name is awesome, but
What's his first name?
Fletcher.
Oh, wait, I thought that was his last name. Hell yeah. That's a good-ass first name.
I forgot to put his last name on here. Look at me, the Rube I am. I have space in the booth.
Fletcher Johnson. With no space.
What's your bone willow?
There is a space, all right?
Oh,
Calm down. There we go. See?
Fletcher
Right there.
Johnson.
All right, we got the Springleaf Drum. That's not
that
the
It's not the start.
opener he needs.
No, you'd want to see maybe Springleaf Drum into a Thopter, playing another 1-drop. That would be good.
So Affinity would have been probably
Yeah.
a little bit better than Hard Scales
Mm-hmm.
in this match.
Scales can get big.
It can, but like you need just speed. Like you have to set up scales. Like Affinity just goes, and that's what Matt won with the invitation he did win. So
I think all these decks are lame. Anyone who's not playing Black Green Rock isn't playing Magic.
you
That's what I
fucking.
think.
It's a cool island artwork.
The only positive thing we're going to say about this deck the entire game. That's a cool island.
Listen, I want to be on your side.
play more cool artworks and we'll compliment them,
Yeah.
I promise.
Hey man, you came to win. So
Yeah,
Oh, I don't blame
it
him.
probably
Yeah,
will win.
To all the complaints I have about these decks, at an invitational, you bring the deck that you feel like you have the highest percentage chance to win with.
Matt's hand is kind of good.
I respect it.
I like that Cauldron.
It's good if it weren't in this match, probably.
Cauldron Exiles, though.
Yeah.
It's graveyard.
Yeah, let's bring that thing up actually.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good card in the matchup.
Not beans on this thing.
This would be the only non-beans match.
No.
Yeah, it's this Agatha's Soul Cauldron. His name is not Fletcher Agatha Johnson.
No.
That would be sick, though.
Oop, I keep typing in Tasha's Cauldron.
That's the one.
There it is. All right,
I
so
like
he
this.
is going to be able to. Well, in response, there's this. There's this whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. Gotta be positive, right?
Fuck that.
Again, we're gonna see this shit later anyway.
Love Papa John in the booth. Listen, guys. Listen, kids. It's gonna be. I've been through a lot of Magic matches. It's gonna be okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
Now, okay. All right.
That's turn 3.
We won't put this on until top
have
8.
to, yeah.
All right.
We apologize.
It's okay.
Well played, everyone.
It's no one's fault.
We all played hard.
So counterspells fuck up living end, kind of.
Oh yeah, but they have force negation, so they'll just do it on your turn with.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, it's his little. Okay, I thought you had a mic or something.
It's his thing, man.
With a boom mic.
He is
operator.
Zabaz.
I like it, dude.
Matt
He's
is
a
going
bad
through some
spirit.
severe mental health issues at the moment.
Yeah.
No,
He definitely is now.
He usually dresses up for the
Events,
like a big
yeah.
event, right?
Matt likes magic.
Yeah, I like the way he likes magic.
Matt's a weird ass motherfucker, but we love it. We love it.
I'd love to defend Matt, but he's
at the-
currently on camera.
At the end of the
Yeah,
day,
bee suit.
at the end of the day, most of us are weird fucking
This is
people.
true.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Matt came in a bee suit and then immediately brewed a cup of tea in his world's okayest teacher mug and then said that for magic. You gotta love it.
John, would you scoop here if you were Matt?
yes,
I'm
yes
about to
I
scoop
would.
before the game started. I would have gone to game 2 and then seen if I hit my hate piece. I apologize.
What
I saw
else?
living end
Okay,
and scales
so-
and I was like, oh, this could be fun. And I was like, oh, living end, never mind. That's a
He's
great
got-
automaton, Matt. We're proud of you. Tap that
I mean,
thing.
he's got a damping sphere too that might be
I
relevant.
saw it. It's
I'd be
probably-
you bring in, right? Stop the
It
turn
can
three.
stop the
makes it
turn
one
3
more.
cascade.
It does stop the
It's-
turn 3.
He's got dog
but
shit
then you're
otherwise.
not doing anything.
No.
He'll do it on turn
But he's
4.
not doing anything
Because
other
you
than
have a
losing
cascade.
anyway.
Thank
so
you,
that's
Matt.
fine, you know.
Matt, that was the best play you could have made.
Anyway, he's got a void mirror too.
Oh, okay.
So he's got 2 chalices and a void mirror.
Okay.
He's got board.
So
He's
he
got
got
some
stuff. He's got stuff. And
He
he
needs to
knows
get a-
better than
he
to
needs
bring in
get a
Graph
good
Digger's
turn
Cage.
1
so.
into a turn 2.
Oh, he has to mulligan aggressively and hope that
They don't hit
opponent-
their incidental.
What-
attack.
thing that he might want to do too is bring in the safekeeping.
I
Because
mean,
it'll
just to
protect his
it.
shit. Like, because he's going to have to bank on that. hard.
And that's my next question, does Fletcher have additional ways to destroy? I assume he has a number of Visages.
He's got 2 Force of Vigor, 2 Foundation Breakers, 2 Brazen Borrowers, a Prismari Command.
Okay, so,
So yeah, he's pretty stacked.
he can
Yeah,
can
he's
choose
pretty
the
stacked.
outside board against Matt if he wants to.
Yeah.
Boo.
I'm going to work on the glare on that right side. Doing all
Sorry,
the
we'll just
time
put
that I
living on
have.
the right side every time.
Yeah, he's definitely...
How many soul cauldrons are in the main?
I guess
Two,
2 or
probably.
3. 3.
3, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
3 is probably the appropriate
He
number
knows
for
now that he
legendary
can't
spell.
do it proactively. He's going to respond to the living end with it.
Well, depending on timing, he may have just gone, it's the end of your turn, I have to start doing
Yeah, I
this.
can't just do nothing.
Yeah. But if he does nothing, he will just keep filling his graveyard and go,
Yeah.
cool, never activate your hate piece.
So Chalice on 0 is what we want to see.
Chaos on 0. Matt, rocking great sleeve. You know that you are a fan of your sleeves when you don't have enough for your sideboard.
Yeah, you know.
I have done that on multiple
Oh,
occasions.
yeah, big time. It's also a laziness thing, perhaps. I'm not going to throw that on Matt, but I just am too lazy to resleeve my deck.
Fair enough.
Is that 2 force and I get? Oh my god.
Yeah, the deck,
God, living end is.
it has all of the, and Living In now also is often playing multiple copies of Grief. So they get to pitch Grief to reanimate it and take your hate pieces out. And it's just,
Yay.
it's a whole thing.
Everyone who plays living end.
That never happens to me when I answer the phone.
Damn.
Shout out to my dope wife for bringing me a bunch of beer.
Hey, don't talk about her like that, John. She's
My
a smart.
dope wife,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's a smart lady.
Okay, I exist in 2023, great. Alright. Get with the times. Alright, so I assume the sideboarding decisions were what we would expect.
They were pretty quick.
Alright.
Matt does not have no game, but he doesn't have great game.
He's got close enough to no game where it's going to be exciting if he hits the cards.
John, is this a highly recommended beer?
It is.
Hey, John, I'll have the beer.
This brewery is absolutely highly recommended.
You want a beer?
I would try one if
I'll try a
you would
beer.
highly recommend it. Well, I'm,
Yeah.
I,
If you-
I,
if you're
I am
offering.
asking. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
not, like,
recommend.
yeah. What one would you say?
We
as
should
a
try.
Guy who only occasionally drinks like Magners and stuff like that. What would you suggest?
John's reaching his toolbox right now.
Which is kind of...
John, I didn't know this beer room existed. Where? Where's this light coming from?
Yeah, this is exciting. He presses a button and the wall slides up.
So this is one of my favorites, but it's an IPA, so it is like
Probably
it's
not.
citrusy and bitter.
Probably not.
Margins are kind of like a wheat, kind of like a
I'll have that citrusy one if you're offering.
yeah.
Give me that
Oh,
right
let's
there.
be very clear. We have both asked.
Yeah.
John offered nothing.
Yeah,
John
but
would have offered.
you
if
still
he
have
probably
the option to
wanted.
offer.
I might
after
say
this.
free to try that
Okay.
one. It's probably still
you.
like, as per palate, probably kind
A
of
little harsh.
Yeah, but it's good.
We've got Living End on a mulligan.
Like that.
He has
yeah.
a chance.
Oh, and he has a Living End in hand, so he has to put that to the bottom. So he has one automatic ship, and he's keeping it. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good hand.
That's
All right.
good.
Does
Matt
Matt
has
have?
got-
He's got the scales. Does he have the? And he has the hate piece.
Yeah.
He does have the hate piece.
But
Good job.
he
Scales
has the
plus hate
answer to
piece
the
is
hate
nice.
piece.
Well, that is so hard for, like, what does Matt do? If you try to hold it till the turn before so that they have to pause to
Yeah.
destroy
Yeah,
it,
there's no.
you're running
yeah,
into force of negation. If
exactly.
you play it right away, you're running into the hate pieces. If you hold it for a turn, you're running into grief. Like
There's really no great time.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
good
there's
time
not.
to play your hate
There's
piece.
not. You just
Matt
have
looks
to-
miserable, by the way. He was just nodding his head as he
Yeah.
plays.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know you have the fucking
I know
answer.
there's nothing I can do if you choose to do things.
That is Zbaz in hand, though. I like that.
Is there?
Matt has a pretty good
Is
start.
Zbaz.
No, it's a.
That has a very good start here.
It is.
This is about
but
as good a
it's-
start as you could ask
So
for.
this is the frustrating thing about decks like Living In. Like the best start from an interesting deck is just like
It could just not matter.
you fucking putz.
But he does have his great artwork island out again.
He does. We're proud of you for that, buddy.
All right, so cycling for a swamp with the Troll of Khazad-dûm, I think is what
Those
it's called.
Bestage ramps Matt too, right? that what he said?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's got a different answer.
Mm.
He's got a ground
Ground shaker, ground breaker.
breaker, something foundation breaker.
All of his. I'm gonna have to talk to him about his basics. I probably won't use them, but they are nice. I'm not sure
I think they're all the space basics.
Oh, they're the space basics.
The
The
SpaceX.
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 Ah, you bait me
Wow,
to
you
it.
guys-
That was awesome.
Clever,
Yeah,
high quality
yeah.
stuff here.
Hey, man. You gotta watch Living End right now. We didn't have to. We chose to. We chose this.
If you're looking for good coverage, you should tune into the first hour of yesterday where I was eating a pork tenderloin and talking about talking about beans.
All right, down to 17 on a shock. Yep, there's the breaker. Pop that,
Yep.
and that's
You chose poorly, Matt. You shouldn't have played it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have played the card that wins you the game, potentially, you idiot. What were you thinking?
hey,
got the
it's
point
all
there.
right. He's got another
Oh,
one.
my.
He's got the backup.
Matt, you dog.
Don't know if
And
it
it
matters.
grows it.
And it grows it by 2.
Thing.
We like
This
that.
is still the best start Matt could have.
Another artifact, 2 more counters. We're hitting
Now
for 5.
does Fletcher have a Besaidu or no?
Even if he does, this Shadow Spear big dude could be relevant.
Yeah, no, that's real pressure. I don't.
Brazen Borrower.
Nope, I don't see. Okay, he's got the borrower.
He's got
That's
the Borrower, but he's going to do the end of turn, which means he takes another big hit here. Play more artifacts,
alright.
Matt. Play more artifacts.
Question.
Basic
John.
forest. We
Can
don't
you
like that.
explain the I mean,
What is this card?
that I think
That
it's
is the
walking. What was
hangerback
the-
walker.
Hangerback Walker.
Which is actually
Damn, that's a big
that
guy.
will make dudes, right? When
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go.
This
That's
is
that's
the
something.
best start
That's
Matt could have
something.
wanted.
Swing for 8, gain 8. I like
Excuse me.
that.
John, why is Void Mirror in Matt's deck when he doesn't have 4 copies of Chalice of the Void? What does Void Mirror do that Chalice of the Void
Doesn't Void Mirror stop the elementals?
it. No.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, yes,
yeah.
it does.
That's why
Okay,
it's
that's why.
Yeah. It stops elementals and
It's just if they
it
don't
stops
turn there, right?
Cascade still. So like it.
Okay,
It,
it makes sense. I guess I did not think of the elementals, but you're absolutely right.
Gotta be thinking of those things.
All right. Well, now we've got instant speed.
They're just part of the scenery now.
They are.
So he
he
doesn't have a
lot in the
great
grave,
graveyard
though.
right now.
No. You might have to take another turn off, and then if he does, he's just... Is he at 4?
He is.
Okay, he's got to kill that Patchwork Walker, or Automaton, but that shit has ward, baby.
Well, Living End will
Living
take
End
care of
doesn't
that.
care.
But
No, I know,
that
but if he
will-
has to chump with his things, then it feels
it will
pretty
give
bad.
Matt Living
You
End
still
will
need
give
to
Matt
now.
2 flyers.
I know, but if he... Living End kills the board, doesn't
Mhm.
it? God, that's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes 1/1s.
The Hangerback puts him
Does
in.
Matt
the
get to
middle-
bring back his creatures, too?
If there's nothing in the graveyard.
Oh, okay.
It swaps the battlefield
Okay,
for
gotcha,
graveyard.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I've played against this deck once and it didn't go very long.
No, it tends not to.
Yeah, it was like, okay, you win. Fair enough.
Woo!
Yeah, you got me. Good job.
Matt is certainly at the I will use all of my mana every turn to put as many counters on this hangerback walker as I can. Like,
No, and that hangerback might give him.
the hangerback gives him play.
I think you just need to cast it right. Whoa.
Really?
Really?
Oh shit!
That one?
Don't you just play it right then and hit Living End right away? Oh, he can't. Duh.
Why? The Void Mirror.
No, he had Void Mirror was out.
Yeah.
So why didn't we just see Living End right there?
I don't know.
Would he have been dead on the way back? No, he gets 2 1/1s.
Yeah, so you're open.
And
to
you have like a 4/4 and a 5/5.
That go to Matt Wise.
Yeah, going to game 3.
Game 3.
Strange.
Huh?
We'll have to ask about that afterwards. There must be a reason.
Maybe we all missed it. But
I might have missed the math or something. I don't know.
I mean, he was up against the wall. Like, it could have been anything that could take him out. Well, not anything. It's been a walking ballista that would take him out. But okay.
who's at that turn?
Wild. It's beyond our puny brains to figure out. Only the wise.
So he was representing 3 power.
Yeah, but he was at 4, and he
Yeah,
was
he was
and he
at
would
4.
have 2 big creatures.
So
on the
unless
board.
he's thinking that Matt gets to replay Void Mirror, so I would have to both deal with Void Mirror and Living End again, and I cannot do both before he kills me.
I think
Yes.
that's.
But he has creatures off Living End, doesn't he?
Yeah,
So he has
but
buffers.
Matt was at 28.
Oh, the
life.
hangerback makes flyers.
Yeah,
Wow,
he was
okay.
guaranteed to crack in for 3 points, gain 2 more. He would have been at
Okay,
30.
Okay, in that case, if you just want time, but you have 30 minutes left.
Yeah,
Play
these
the
games
turn,
have been super quick.
I think you play.
That's the benefit of Living End. Is this is what happens? Shit goes.
And you play it for no other reason than to make Matt wonder, like, is this guy just not realize he's dead, or
Yeah,
you never know.
So you like that beer there?
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
It's a little bitter, but
Yeah, it's an IPA, but hazies are like citrusy.
yeah, no, the
with
citrus
bitter.
is pulling me through.
What does IPA stand for, John?
India Pale Ale.
Are they from India?
No, so the style, from what little I know, Dustin could tell you exactly, but I think the style came about from them shipping beer overseas,
Okay.
which is probably where the India comes
Trade
from.
routes.
But they just basically dumped a bunch of hops in the shit to help preserve it, and so that's where the bitterness comes from. So I think it just kind of stuck.
Fair enough.
It's not bad.
I love
Yeah,
that.
that style is interesting. I'm a fan of that. IPAs are my favorite, but I drink a lot of different stuff too. Wheat stuffs are good.
So we've found that Matt needs multiple hay pieces.
Just
He
keep that-
needs
keep
his
that same
perfect.
hand.
Yeah, Matt, if you could just draw that hand again.
Yeah, just do
You feel
that
good.
again.
But
Or
that
even
is-
like
Oh.
a 2 hardened skills hand.
For
into a
Fletcher
big
having to draw into Living End again.
Yeah.
Leyline of the Void. That's
Damn, that's
interesting.
Yeah. Out of
Wait, out of the Living End deck?
Yeah, I think
Why?
that's what I
does
just
it
saw.
affect the hangerback walkers? I guess
Fuck that. Who cares?
Yeah, it does.
whether that's enough of a reason to.
That
I
say
sounds-
don't.
it.
Yeah, you know.
I don't think so. I
All
think
right,
it's
Matt's
bad.
got Zabayas. I got to say it.
I think
Yay.
unless Living End, unless
Chalice,
we,
and he's got safekeeping. Okay.
That's a good hand.
He's got 1 land though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No. Is that a second land there on the left, right next to the forest? Could be an ink moth. I think that's an ink moth. Okay, he's got 2 lands.
I think if the ley lines don't win you the game by playing them on turn 0, you don't.
What's up,
bring them
Randy? Thanks
I
for
think,
tuning
I
in,
think
man.
that is a good way to look at ley lines.
in. Because if you're drawing them, you just hate it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
Yeah, if
they're
if
complete
not a
trash.
game winner on turn 0, they probably shouldn't be in your deck.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't think that it really does.
It doesn't
all
really
that
do
much.
anything in this, I don't think.
Not in this match. It's very
I think it's
relevant
good
to
at
have.
Living End.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. It's a good board card for Living End, but.
Make weird mirrors where you just have to start playing big dudes.
Yeah, whereas, like,
Oh.
what you're preventing him from getting his creatures back, his 1/1s and 2/2s.
It's looking
against
like
your-
Alright.
5 here.
Yeah, he's going down again.
All right,
All
some
right.
as.
Some variance is helping the robot deck out a little bit.
Matt getting some good karma for that bee outfit.
Matt also.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
He's channeling his ancestors.
You said Matt has a hate piece in hand too, right?
Yeah, he's
So
and
this
he's got a
is like the
safe
best
keeping.
position.
He's got a safe keeping as well. To protect
Okay,
it, so.
this is looking good for Matt.
Look at him getting amped out there, rubbing his Star Wars fanny pack
What the
for good luck.
fuck, Matt? Why are you rubbing your fanny pack? What is that?
All right. Hope that Fletcher gets a good one here.
2 curators. Lands and cards.
Lands, Cascade Piece.
And cyclers. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
Seems
get
good.
rid of the Street Wraith. You don't necessarily need that. Putting
He's
a
going to have
land
to fetch
away.
shock into the cyclers and start digging for more lands.
Well, he's got the one cycler is the land cycler, so he has a land
okay,
represented. I'd probably keep the third land and bin one of the curators, maybe, but I don't have that much experience with the deck,
No,
so I don't really like to speak on it.
maybe you just hope that off the cycling you're going to hit him anyway.
I played this deck once because I loaded up the Moto account for the store, and Nate had been playing it, and I didn't realize that it was still loaded up. And I played it once, and I won.
Yeah.
And I said I'm never playing this again. This does not fit.
Heyo.
There is a chalice.
Chalice with no other play doesn't feel as good though. I liked Hardened Scales plus Chalice.
Hardened Scales was instrumental to the last game.
Okay,
Safekeeping
he's
is
keeping
nice,
up.
though.
He's keeping up the safekeeping. I thought it was a 2-drop. So
Although,
I'd rather get a threat
yeah,
going.
okay.
What does he have on 1 that kills it? Nothing.
Well, he's going to be going to 2 on his turn.
Okay.
he's ahead there.
Yeah, in Magic, every turn that you play.
I thought Matt went. Okay, listen. There's nothing on the board. Eat shit.
Eat shit and die.
Fuckhead.
Good stuff.
He's shocking and cycling. I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yep.
That's 3 damage for Matt. Good job, Matt.
Those things really help this deck. It
Well,
is
that's
like
what
so.
the ent is.
I like. I don't like living into a whole lot, but I really do. I think it's how it transformed with the cards that were printed. It was pretty cool, and what it is allowed to do now with those cards is really interesting. But it is like very just.
The concept is interesting, but seeing it in practice is less.
Conceptually, I think Living End is like a really cool concept. I just don't think it plays very.
No, it's very fucking just powerful, man. Like it just ignores
Another Chalice.
Okay, that's good.
That seems good.
Yeah, just put that.
Slam that on 0.
Play that as a Baz. Keep up the safekeeping.
Well, you're dodging Force of Vigor, I guess, so
okay,
you don't want to have both. But then you die to a single hate piece.
That's
it's
awkward.
Another hard choice for Matt.
I think you just keep the safekeeping up. Pass. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I.
If
Like.
there was no safekeeping in hand, you might play the second Chalice.
Yeah, I think you would.
Here's a fetch.
Matt's feeling good right now, though. Would feel much better if he had better pressure than a 1/1.
Yeah.
You know, he's got something, all right. And
Listen, I'm not.
He's costing his own life here. Look at this. He's.
I know.
He's already down to what? Okay, no, just 16. Never
This
mind.
fool
It's
doesn't
not as
leave.
exciting.
He's trying to stay alive.
I think he's gonna shock here though. So another 2 damage.
Probably.
14. All right, and what's I mean, Matt's.
like that patchwork.
He's got a Ravager. Got a couple Ravagers.
Patchwork.
He just needs another land, is what he really needs, so he can keep holding up the safekeeping.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck it. I'll bring that card up.
I
Since
wouldn't
we have
enjoy
this
playing
awesome-
Living End. I don't like playing decks that just get hosed by 1 card.
See, that's the thing. It doesn't now
does-
because
no,
it has so many
I
interactions.
mean, it does, but you have to interact with it. I don't like when my whole strategy can be upset by 1 card. I like when stuff that is interactive, has multiple avenues.
Oh, God.
Moise.
Spelled it.
Can we use safekeeping?
That is not a card.
Maybe
There we
someday.
go.
Pretty cool sounding name, though.
It is. Whoever thought this 1 mana green thing would be? Yeah, it's
Any
a
haste
permanent,
life. Look at that.
which is relevant against the no creatures
Alright.
on board.
This is, if he does get a living in, this is a pretty fucking effective graveyard here. Alright, Shardless. He's not seeing any of his interactive pieces, so Matt definitely needs to get some pressure.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, land off the top. Was it?
You can't. He's
Alright.
got to play something.
Yeah, he does. You can't just keep holding it up.
I mean, maybe he can.
Well, he's got a... I don't think so.
No.
We're going to find out.
I don't like this.
Well, we know what's in his hands, so we can say we don't like it. Matt would
Well,
lose
good
to
thing
it.
subtly doesn't interact with...
Any of the-
Yeah, now it's
no,
getting
I
to the
don't-
point where he's just going to start jamming dudes.
I don't like it for Matt because he has an additional hate piece in hand. So you know that on his next turn, your opponent can't destroy your hate piece and play Living
exactly.
End. So, like,
That's
cool, you
skills.
destroy it. I have a bigger board. I'll play my second piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he could just play subtlety
No,
block.
that last turn he definitely needed
Yeah, that's what's
to
gonna
get
happen.
some more pressure down.
Subtlety, we're blocking a 1/1.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like,
Is he considering the safekeeping on his above? Matt, don't.
don't.
I
do
understand. I understand the relationship you have. I
Yeah,
get
no,
it.
It's bad.
Please don't.
Goodbye, Zabaz. Holy shit, he's gonna do it. Is he?
No, he's going to put the counter on his
Makes sense.
It does.
Now I have you dead in 5 turns, except you have a flyer.
Mm-hmm. And this
Yikes.
is where not deploying more pressure is like living at his game to the point where he can just play
5 mana, 5 5s. 4 mana, 4 4s. Yowza. Mana hidden lands is rough. Let's see a land.
Yeah,
3.
but I mean, he could have played every card in his hand every turn.
Yeah. He's
choosing
gonna have
not
to now. What did he draw there?
I think it might be another. Am I seeing another? I see a chalice. Don't have.
Oof.
I have a mouse. I do. I.
Just passing? No, Matt. We can't just pass. Discarding the hand size. Play a 2-drop.
I definitely want to talk to Matt about this game because he obviously knows his deck way more than I do.
Yeah.
And he knows this matchup way more than I do. But I don't understand continuing to not cast threats into...
That looks like GG to me.
I
2
mean,
flyers. Hard skills doesn't beat 7 power in the air.
No. Yeah.
we're trying to figure out why Matt is refusing to...
To play anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and it's the Tron thing, right? Like, yeah, you can Blood Moon them, but if you don't kill them, eventually they're just going to start playing big, dumb shit. And, like, i.e., flyers.
I think Matt had to take a minor risk here.
Even if Matt had played this
Now, a
2-drop, he would
couple
still be in a
turns
shitty
ago,
spot, but
I definitely think that, well, if he, like that turn that we first mentioned, that he should probably go ahead and jam something, it would have been a Ravager. Then if he would have gotten surprised by the subtlety on the Zabaz attack, he could sack and get some more power and like have a threatening thing to keep attacking with.
bad.
But you're just losing to bad stat creatures right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's...
Ozolith, that one's not quite on time.
It has got to be super frustrating, though. Like, you should have drawn a land by now.
You should.
Yeah.
Although, what was the land count on this deck? It is
Gotta be
low.
low. It's maybe like 16.
Oh, yeah, they're
17.
always low. Let me see.
And there are plenty of games where they happily operate on 2 or 3 lands. Did he see one land in that?
4, 7, 9,
That jumps.
13,
I saw 2.
17. No, he's got plenty of lands.
20?
Yeah, you got at least 20, yeah.
Got a number of lands too high for me to count.
He's got 23 lands.
Damn.
So, yeah.
I guess with Saga you can play more lands.
Yeah, you
Basically
kind of
hard.
want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's GG, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
No,
Matt's
he's-
making
he's-
the...
Okay, yeah.
He's the Matt. I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I'm the done Matt now. Get the fuck out.
Well, you know what, Matt? You got a game. Good for you, man.
All right. Well,
We were all shocked.
That took longer than I thought it would. You know. There's some interesting things
There
that
were.
happened and conversation had.
You know it's
Yeah,
good
he
when
really
after,
should have
after a round,
committed
you have to start,
a threat.
You have to start
It
convincing
wouldn't have mattered
yourself.
probably with just not drawing lands.
No,
And that's really, I think, what made him shit the bed there is just that variance of not hitting his lands for
Yeah.
some stupid reason. So
You know, even if he deployed any of his threats, it wouldn't have mattered. But
no, he just needed to fucking draw lands. If he would have been able to drop a land each turn, I think he would have got there. I think that definitely could have been his game. But
bummer.
there it is.
But hey, still good attempt from Matt.
Yeah. So that's round 2. We'll try to keep
Sideboarding.
Living End off of camera until
Oh, no,
we
John, I
have
love
to,
Living End on
we have to
camera.
watch it, which
I'd
we
love to
will
see
have to
Living
watch
End
it later.
lose.
Yeah, I mean it's gotten 2 of these things
I think
now.
Living End will be
Nobody's
bad
come
against
prepared,
Beans.
so
Because Beans is playing 4
All right.
endurance on the main.
stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah.